Well, good morning. How's it going, everybody? I'm all packed up here, fixing to move out, head towards White Sands, or at least somewhere in that vicinity. I can't seem to hardly ever get moving. Early start, but went to check my oil, opened up the hood, and look at this. That's that down from that storm the other day. Look at that. I don't guess it's hurting anything, but yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get the hell out of here. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll make more video when I get there if there's anything interesting along the way. This is Yukon, sanded engine. Everybody have a good one. Check out the bird. And see him. He sees me. Get my back off. He was seeing me. Anyway, everybody, I'm still here. Not sure what them mountains are, but basically White Sands is on the other side of them. I'm about 50 miles from like the main entrance, less than that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prepare some breakfast here in a minute, build a little fire, cook up some breakfast, and make a couple of Yukon packs. And I think I'll cook one now, take it with me, and then keep the other one uncooked, and maybe come back here tonight, because I've got to come back this direction. Basically, I'm going basically north, so I'll have to come back south regardless. It's either this side of those mountains or stay on that side and still end up back in this same town down here. Anyway, there's the sun fixing to come up for me. It's up for everybody else. Those mountains, they're big, whatever they are. I mean, it's like the sun rose like on the town down here, which is down in there. It rose for them, 30 minutes ago. It's pretty out. Pretty place. There's a yucca. This is that fish hook. Because it's got and there's some of them fruits on it. If anybody knows if them are edible, let me know. I've not looked enough yet. Those look like they're past prime and falling off. It looks like that would be, but don't take my word for it. I wouldn't try it unless I knew. Something like that could really make you sick, even kill you, but probably make you real sick. Toxic. There's a prickly pear cactus, couple, 3 of them. Those are the bitty. There. So there's a little bit going on. I didn't know that those big Saguaro cactus, they're way older than they look. They're about my age before they get their first arm. And they can still only be a couple inches tall when they're like 10 years old. We need to see them. Just be a little puff of needles. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. I'll let you know what happens. I'm going to try to plan things out a little bit better here in the next few days. You guys have a good day. Wow, everybody, check out that view. That took my breath away when I come through that pass. That is amazing. That's the missile test range part of it here. Wow, that is just immense. I know one thing, I should have got gas. Yeah, anyway, that badass. Yeah, I think there's some more BLM camping, I think. Anyway, get off here. How's it going, everybody? I'm in the White Sands National Park. There's the fee entrance up here. That should take care of me. I didn't know that. They was backcountry camping. Now there's none. They've got that closed. There's no camping in the park at all. It closes, I think he said, 30 minutes after sunset or 7:30, something like that. He's like, everybody's got to be out. And so tonight I am going back to where I was. It was kind of odd because when I come back out to the van, I asked the ranger in there about places to stay nearby, you know, BLM. And when I come back out, there's a guy parked next to me, and he's like, hey man, he's like, is you wanting to try to figure out where some BLM land is? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'll probably go back to where I was last night. And he's like, that's where he was. He's up on the upper part there. He was a little closer to this way, better sunset there. So I'll head back there tonight. And this is just like a one-way drive in and around. It's like a 15, 20 mile, you know, big loop system. And there's a trail out here that's like 2.2 miles. So I'll probably do it. And I don't know, I may take the e-bike for a ride too. We'll see what it looks like when I get up here. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll make some more video when I get to something that's cool. And this place is cool. White Sands, the White Sands Missile Test Range is out here too. It's just like part of it, especially up to the north. That area is like restricted. Anyway, blabbity blabbity. Hope you guys are having a good one. Check it out, everybody. I'm here like at a picnic area, right in the middle of all the dunes. They're everywhere. Not long after you leave the visitor center, you start driving through them, and it just loops around all over the place. These are cool, these little picnic areas. Look at this. Just sun shield here. Little grills at all of them. Over there's bathrooms. Stuff to get rid of garbage. Pretty nice. Each one of them's got a little trash can, a little grill, table. Some of them are doubled. These on the end seem to be doubled. Then there's some pavilions for bigger groups. I like this. Your own little personal spot right here. It's cool. It actually feels great today. Think about cranking up that grill. Having some chicken. Anyway, hope you guys are having good. I'm gonna go out and walk around on the dunes some here in a little bit. You guys have heard me talk about making a Yukon pack. All this, veggies, add chicken, and here's zucchini. And I'm gonna make a couple of these and eat one now, and I'll cook one when I get back to the BLM site tonight. And I'll show you the finished product here in about 30 minutes, 45. Yeah. And to build this thing, first I start by double layering a piece of aluminum foil. This is the thinner, so it actually takes a little bit more of this. Maybe just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper to start. And then just cut up your veggies, and don't forget to add a little bit of olive oil or some butter. It works even better, to be honest. It's more flavorful. And then your choice of veggies, but they'll cook a little different. So cut your potatoes a little smaller. You know, then these little baby carrots work good instead of a great big carrot. And broccoli makes them cook about the same time. Mushrooms, just whatever. And there's the chicken. All right, hope you guys are having a good one. All right, everybody. Some beans here. Oh yeah. And the Yukon pack. Look at that. Oh, would you just look at that? Look at that. I think it speaks for itself. Hope you guys are having a good one. Gotta let it cool for a minute. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. See all the people use a sleigh ride on the sand. They're all over the place. This place is really filled up. See them back in there? Yeah, they stay in the same path. they get faster. They go further. But it's good. This is a cool place for all ages. Really neat. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Check it out, everybody. It's tough climbing in. You take a step and you go back 2/3 of a step. Wow. Wow, look at that. People all out through there, all directions. Wow. Wow. It doesn't look real. I think they said there's a few scenes of Star Wars filmed over in here. Some of the Star Wars series. Wow. Unreal. I'm fixing to go do that hike. I may even do the shorter hike. It's already after 3. The heart. Another heart. Wow. It's badass. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. I'll make more video later. Check it out. Live from White Sands, New Mexico. How's it going, everybody? I'm here at this Dune Life Nature Trail. And it winds down in here, and over in there, and then the car stuff's hidden back in there. It's a 1-mile loop, and it's not got much elevation gain, but it is pretty difficult because the sand's really hard to walk, especially up these little bumps. It's you know, twice as, it's like snow, kind of like a big snow. It slows you down. People have been all over. It got little signs here and there about life in the dunes, the uniqueness of it. Look at how that's completely surrounded by dunage. I guess that changes too over time. Yeah, see, he's talking about some of the birds of prey. Wow, nighthawk. That's pretty cool. Wow. Huh. Pretty cool. Anyway, warm. I mean, it ain't that hot, but that sun's beaming. I bet this would be a nightmare when it's in the summer. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Yukon in the White Sands National Park. Hey, check it out, everybody. There's my new setup here. Them big mountains. They got different names. It's Oregon. That's right, Oregon Mountains. Part of the San Andreas Mountains. Look at that. I think I'm gonna get a pretty good sunset here. A little crowded. Yeah, people, but there's just one like road, and it is rocky. I didn't go very far at all. I mean, it's got some big rocks. My van's just not high enough off the ground for that crap. One more little spot right here. Hopefully nobody will get it. Give me a little bit more privacy. Well, hope you guys had a great day today. If anything special happens, I'll make another video. I'm on time lapse this tonight if I remember it. Hope you guys had a good one. Everybody have a good night. This is Yukon over and out. Big city lights, everybody. Hear that? That's a Yukon pack, Jack. It's about done too. I can tell by the way it feels. What you do when you get your fire going though, you flip it every so often, like every 5 minutes, and on the temperature of the fire, 10 minutes. If the fire is real low, like that grill today, here, them juices, they go back through it. They pull at the bottom and they start boiling again, so everything up in the top gets, they co-mingle. That's I don't know, I doubt you can see it that well, but right in the center, that brightest part, like it looks like a little pyramid looking thing in the middle, is I-10, Interstate 10, climbing up out the Rio Grandes down there, I think. I'm pretty sure on that. I got a good buzz, so don't blame me. But look at that, it's like city lights, town lights. It's been a while since the cars come through. And there's my neighbors, and then the big mountains back behind me. Those Oregon mountains. Hope y'all enjoyed that sunset. I think this is the sunset and the city lights and just being so close to these mountains and blah 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 makes this place popular. But it's more of a sunset type location, not really like a party location or whatever. But who knows? You look this way and it's like nothing but stars in the mountains. Then you look that way, there's the sunset and city lights. Of course, the sunrise, but it'll rise and then come up. I may film it too. We'll see. I know. I hope y'all had a good day. This is Yukon. Good night.